For the last time this week, it's time to wish you all very welcome to Obertilliach in the Austrian Alps, the village with lots of snow and where we will have the European Ski Orienteering Championships relay for men. The start went off as planned with a mass start, of course, with 18 teams to start. The first few meters they had to double pole and then they could choose which technique they wanted, of course. Most choose skating since it's the fastest one. Norway were reigning champions, but since Hans-Jørgen Kohler retired, it would be interesting to see if Jørgen Maslien could handle the pressure together with Lars Moholdt and Øyvind Watterdal. At least he took the lead already from the beginning. We're out in the forest with a skiing camera where we're following Latvia and Finland in the beginning, where they had some rather much wide tracks actually for ski orienteering, at least compared to Scandinavia and Russia, and they of course also had narrow tracks where the field came together a little bit, so the runners could follow each other. Here is Markus Lundholm from Sweden and Andrey Grigoriev from Russia, and we should follow them for a while. They seem to have the same forking, and it's all about not having to stop. So you can see that they are reading the map while double poling so that they don't have to stop in the next junction, and ski orienteers might have to do that a few hundred times actually during a course. Jørgen Maslien from Norway did actually manage that pressure of being the reigning champion with number one on the number bibs, so he's sending out Øyvind Watterdal in the lead. The relays for men seem to be some kind of a speciality for the Norwegian team. So Norway in the lead after first leg, and it would be interesting to see how he will handle it. Following just after Norway, after the first exchange, was Sweden and Russia, and here is Russia ahead of Sweden, where Eduard Khrennikov is skiing for Russia and Ulrik Nordberg for the first team of Sweden. They had some flat skiing in the valley with lots of wide track and then narrow tracks where we should follow them, and it will be interesting to see how Øyvind Watterdal from the Norwegian team can cope with the ones trying to catch him up. We see that they have different routes as well, and Erik Rost and Andrey Lamov is warming up for the last leg because Øyvind Watterdal didn't manage to follow Sweden or Russia, so out on the last and decisive leg, Sweden just ahead of Russia, so it's prepared for a battle between Sweden with Erik Rost and Russia with Andrey Lamov out on the last leg. Out there on the last leg, the position changed a little bit. Here is Lamov ahead of Rost, but see, they are taking different route choices, and first we will follow Erik Rost for a while. He will go around this little piece of forest, but then he is actually still behind Lamov at this point, where he takes the opportunity to pass the Russian while Andrey Lamov stops for just half of a second to take that curve or read the map, and then Sweden is 1 meter ahead, and now it's time for the real decision of this relay. But Erik Rost managed to keep up the speed all the way to the last control and to the finish, and he could take it easy into finish where his teammates were also waiting for him. Markus Lundholm and Ulrik Nordberg together with Erik Rost takes the gold medal for Sweden in this European Ski Orienteering Championships relay competition. And after the race they even had plenty of time to just wait for the followers, and so should we do, so we can see who will be the second and who will be the third team. Russia, with Andrey Grigoriev, Eduard Khrennikov and Andrey Lamov, managed to keep the silver position and take the silver medal, and you can see Andrey Lamov is completely exhausted after this attempt. But Norway also managed to take yet another gold medal and finish with a team of Jørgen Maslien, Øyvind Watterdal and Lars Moholdt, and my colleague Andris met the Swedish team just after their triumph.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live with the live interview, and here they are. After 3 years, Norwegian raiding the Sweden, and after the 5 years, the Sweden are back on the top. So, guys, congratulations! Very stable performance. But actually, after the first and even after the second leg, there were different teams are in lead. So the last leg, well, Erik, it's they're done very good.
Yeah, it was a very good race today. I had excellent skis also. Andrey from Russia had to fight very hard to follow me, and then I get a little bit gap, and then I try to push a little bit harder, and I get a bigger gap, and it was enough.
What was the crucial point in the third leg? You could maybe talk a little bit more.
Yeah, it was. We started a little bit uphill in the valley, and when we turn back down again, I had maybe 30 seconds, and then I felt it was a good gap, and I just focused on my orienteering, and he couldn't catch me.
Okay, that means maybe now, guys, some 3 years in a row for the Sweden.
Yeah, I think so. We are in a shift when we younger ski or orienteering are taking some more place in the team and are going really strong, so I hope that we can at least keep 3 years in a row.
Because the other nations, I think, also have the generation-changing problems right now.
Yeah, it feels like that, but I think Sweden is on a good way to make it a good change in this.
Well, guys, just to say in the camera, some cheer.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
So a great day for Sweden on this men's relay in the European Ski Orienteering Championships. Russia was second and Norway was third. And this was it actually from this ski orienteering season. Stay tuned here and subscribe to the IOF YouTube channel for the latest from the world of orienteering.